Hey guys, welcome back to another Shop My Stash. I know it's been 2-3 weeks since I've posted one of these, but I figured this is Thanksgiving week. I really need to do one because I like to be extra. I feel like I'm always extra, but I feel like I like to be extra on those holidays, just where you can add more glitter and sparkle. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. Now I already know that I see something I want to use here this week. I want to use one of these MAC pigment and glitter sets. I love these, and I haven't picked them up in the last couple of years. I think there's one I do want to get this year. I haven't picked it up yet, but I think we're going to use this one because this has the gold glitter and it has like a finer red glitter, and it also has this pigment that I could put to use. Let's use this one. This is called it's from the Nutcracker Suite from like 3 years ago, but it's the Gold Pigments and Glitter Kit. So let's use that, and I think that's it. We don't need anything else from up here. Let's go into highlight, my favorite thing. So I don't know what I want to use this week. I want to use something like extra. I have not used that one in a while, and I'm excited for the new collection that they're coming out. Mainly the eyeshadow, or the eyeshadow palette. I am super excited about that, and I haven't used this one in a while, so I think we can go ahead and use this. This one's kind of so many boxes. I feel like it's one of those things. You remember those dolls where there's like a wooden doll inside of a wooden doll? Anyways, so I don't use this one as much because it's one of those that's kind of like almost like the more white / holographic type. But I do want to put it to use this week. So let's use that. We don't need this for purposes of this video. I don't know why they put so many boxes. But I also do want to use the Jennifer Lopez Inglot highlight. This one is really good, but that one is more light and this one is gold, so that way I have like a little bit of an option there. And I better put this stuff back in the drawer before it all starts toppling over. This one's already broken, and I guess I'm looking to break it even more. Let's move on to what do we call these? Blushes. It's been a long weekend, you guys. Anyways, so I think I want to use one of my Hourglass blush palettes. I love these things. I almost kind of wish they would have come out with just a blush palette this holiday season, but they're so good, and I buy them anytime they come out with them because their blushes are some of my favorite formula. They build up so good. How weird. I wonder how that got there. I definitely don't remember putting a hole in that. I think just because of the way it's baked, maybe. Anyways, well, I'm gonna, it's trying to tell me it needs some love, so I think I'm gonna put it to use this week. I love these. It adds such a beautiful flush to your skin without looking too much, without being over the top, and it just kind of melts into the skin. Well, you know Hourglass products to do. So I think that's good there. I think we don't need anything else. Let's move on to this one. So what do we want for bronzer this week? I don't know. Who's texting me? Hang on, let me go see who's texting me. My husband's on the road and I want to make sure he's okay. Everything's fine. It was just Express. Letting me know there's a sale. Okay, so I think let's do this one. Let's use this one for this week. This is the It by Pores bronzer. I haven't used it in a few weeks, and it's feeling a little neglected, I think. So what I like about this one is it's perfect for winter because it's not too heavy. What I mean by heavy is it's not too, like, it won't bronze you to where it looks like you just literally came back from 5 hours at the pool. It builds up so perfectly that like it just gives you the perfect glow, like sun-kissed glow, without being too much. I don't look like I baked for a long time, if you know what I mean. So we've got that, and I think we're good with that. Now, let's move on to this drawer. Now, I don't usually use a whole lot of singles, but I do want to use a couple this week because, again, it's Thanksgiving, and I want to be super over the top. I don't think I want either one of those, and I don't want either. The gold in here would be nice. But I think I want to use like one of these Stilas. So let's use this red one. This one hasn't gotten a whole lot of love. In a Firenze is this one. It's kind of red, so that one will be good. Now, one thing I don't like about these is that, like, I don't use them super often. I use them, like, a good amount of times, but let's use Smoldering Satin. but I think they just dry out too quickly for what they cost, and I love collecting these, but I've noticed mine are drying out, and I think Tara Babies, if you follow her, she has recently said the same thing too, so actually, Misery Loves Company, I'm quite happy to hear that it's not just me. But anyways, so we've got that. Now, eyeshadow palettes, I'm not going to even open these drawers because I've got 3 already at the desk that are newer that I need to put to use. And so let me put this stuff over at the desk. You'll see what palettes I had, the newer palettes that I've taken out for the week. And then we'll pick all the boring stuff together. Okay, so here we have got pretty much what we've accumulated so far with the exception of those. So as you can tell, this week I'm going to continue using my Mickey Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette. Nothing excites me more than makeup and Disney, so I am going to continue using that one. The review of that palette will be up later this week. The Faced Tickled Peach palette, I'm going to continue using that one. That thing is so incredible. I did not think that would be like a favorite this season. I really didn't because I wasn't even planning on picking it up, and that thing has blown my mind. And then I've got the Dose of Colors Frication palette because literally from the time that I have purchased it, I've used it once, and there's just been so many other holiday things. So I want to continue putting that one to use, and because it's got a lot of those sparkly standout shades, I thought it would be perfect for Thanksgiving. So that's what we've got going on in the palette world, and then here's the 2 glittering glows, everything else we picked out. So just so that you have an idea, at the top row all the way to the right, that's Smoldering Satin, and that's one of my favorites of their Glitter and Glow lineup. The next one is in a Firenze. It's not as vibrant, but still pretty. The 2 shades right there all the way to the left are from the Tickled Peach palette. You can tell they're very creamy, very pigmented, and very shiny, and I love that. Lower row, the first 2 on the right are the Mickey palette. So one of them is I forget what it's called. The red one is called M is for Mischief, and I think the gold one is Let the Show Begin or something like that. And so those are from that palette. The last 2 on that lower row are the Friendcation palette. So we've got a whole lot of sparkle and shine going on for this week. So let's just grab our normal humdrum stuff as far as what we're going to use for basics. So Huda powder, absolutely. I never used to be a powder girl, but that one has changed my mind. And then I think this week we're going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in light medium, so I am so happy to be using this light medium shade because I've told y'all before that light shade before was just not, yeah, wasn't my favorite. Okay, so that we've got there. Let's come into our normal stuff here and grab my Fenty Pro Filter, my fly liner. Actually, you know what, let's use this one because I love the fly liner, and it's what pretty much taught me how to do a wing with a pen. However, the little tip is so bendy at this point that now I just use it for the ink for my actual lid. So when I'm going to do a wing, this is what I use. It's the Tarteist double-ended thingy, and this one is so good as well. But this one taught me how to do a wing with a pen. I didn't used to be able to with this one, and now I can. So I have Fenty to thank for a lot of things when it comes to makeup. Let's go ahead and put our Too Faced glitter glue to use. I have been enjoying the Anastasia, but it's still in my Sephora bag. I haven't really unpacked that bag. And here, let's use our Ka-Brow. I do use Browsings from time to time. But for the most part, I have been enjoying I do the Ka-Brow. And then this is the, what is it called? Highbrow. So I have started using this one. It's like a linen shade brow bone highlight. So I use this before I even start my brows, and I've kind of noticed that I like it very much. So that's what we've got there. All right, so I think we've taken care of those basics. Now I gotta take us over here to our foundations. So the question is, first off, what do we want to use for primer? And I think I want to use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base just because it has been cold in South Texas. We got an early winter, which is highly unusual, but my skin has been kind of dry. For those of you who started winter a long time ago, I know. Us in South Texas, we're like, wow, it's so cold and it's like 40 degrees, and y'all are like it in the teens, but that's just how it goes. So I think for this week, let's just go ahead and use Fenty. I'm like down to the last fourth of this bottle. I really do love this foundation. Yeah, it's just she was revolutionary with her foundation, so I love it. I think I am good there. I don't think I need anything else. I pretty much know what I want to use for lipsticks too. So I know that sounds weird, but I was looking through my drawers the other day and I'm like, ooh, I want to use these lipsticks. So Kylie's about to come out with her new holiday collection, and for those of you who don't know, I really do enjoy her products. I think she makes probably she makes some of my favorite makeup products, honestly. I don't know how that happened, but I really do enjoy her makeup products. And so I actually am wearing a gloss today from this kit. This is last year's kit, and I think this is what I'm going to use this week. There's no nudes in here, so I think I'm really going to just bite the bullet and go all reds. Different variations of red. So you've got like a deep wine red, you've got kind of like a brown red, maybe another deeper brown red, and then like a red. I love this set. And I also have the one that is more like nudes, but look at that gloss. It just looks so stunning. But I think for this week, we're going to put to use all the reds. Maybe we'll put to use both. No one said you can't. So that way I have options. Okay, so, and what I like is that it's got the gloss that her lippies can be so, not can be, they are very drying. So I've learned to use a balm underneath. Love how it works out if I do that, but I love that there's glosses that you can top with, and then it just kind of makes it even more bearable. So let's bring this over here. All right, guys, I think we've got everything. Let's just go ahead and do our rundown real quick, because even when I do these rundowns, I still forget stuff. But anyways, let's just go ahead and start with primer. We've got that. We've got foundation. I know I've got concealer. I've got eye primer, glitter glue, liner, brows. Let's see. We've got bronzer. We're good on highlight. We're good on face powder. So I think that pretty much takes care of the face. I know we've got plenty of eyes going on. Covered in all areas there. I've got blush. And I've got lipstick. I got plenty of lipstick options for this week. I think I have plenty of options just in general. So I think we are good to go, guys. This is going to conclude this week's Shop My Stash for Thanksgiving week. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and a wonderful Thanksgiving with your loved ones. I hope you just find it in your heart to be thankful for anything and everything. We are truly, truly blessed, and you know, I just can't thank God enough for just all the things, little and big, that, you know, even when things go bad, we at least still have Him, and that is the most wonderful thing. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'd love to know what you picked out for this week for your makeup routine, so comment below and let me know, because that gives me ideas for what to implement, you know, into my makeup routines, you know, for the upcoming weeks. All right, everybody, take care. I love each and every one of you. Bye.